This is Steve Ridgel, and I've been thinking a lot lately about, loving God and loving the world. Now, part of that comes from all the people we're reaching at Hillcrest and Abilene, all the people who've been born again. And it's hard for them to learn how to quit loving the things they've been used to. Sometimes for all their life, they've desired, wanted, had certain things. And they're trying to learn how to not love those and try to love God. And all of our people coming home that used to love Jesus, went away for a while, and now they're coming back. They're trying to learn that they can't live like they did when they were in their wilderness. And how do they change those patterns? And it's even good for me as I work with them to remind myself that I don't need to love the things of the world. I want to love the things of Jesus. And we spend a lot of time in that great passage in the middle of First John chapter 2. Now, John's writing to Christians. And starting in about verse 13 or 14 through about 17, right in there, he talks about do not love the world. In fact, I'll just read it to you. Do not love the world or the things of the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Wow. For all that is in the world, the desires of the flesh, the desires of the eyes, and the pride of life, not from the Father, but is from the world. And the world is passing away, along with its desires. But whoever does the will of God abides forever. That's strong language. John just says you can't love the world and still love God. It doesn't work that way. You choose God or you choose the world. Lots of Christians try to straddle both worlds. I want a little of the world, I want a little of God. Sometimes they do it by trying to divide their time. Sunday morning, God thing. If I really love God, maybe I'll even add a Wednesday night, maybe a small group. And when I'm in those things, I really want to love God. If I do a little Christian ministry, that's under the loving God. But at work, I need to do this, I need to do that, and I need to get along with this group. And sometimes even I listen to our politics and I realize, love God, but sometimes I've got to love the world, the things of the world. And when you read that, it's pretty clear that Satan has always attacked the same way. There are three areas that Satan always comes after Christians, always. One is the desires of the flesh, the sex in ways God didn't design it for. Whether that's same sex, whether it's sex outside of marriage, whether it's sex before marriage, pornography. There are lots of lust. There are lots of ways but it's not just sex. It may be overeating. I love food so much. I know it's not healthy. I know I'm not doing good for my body, which is the temple of the Holy Spirit, but I want to eat. Sometimes it may be other things. It may be drugs, or it may be alcohol. But things that you desire and that you want. And so there's those desires of the flesh and, of course, the desires of the eyes. I want more. I want a bigger house. I want more of this. I need nicer this. I need a better job here. I need to work more hours here. I do more at church, but I've got to make more money too. And we want those things so much that it pulls us from God. And, of course, the pride of life. Hey, God, I'm all about loving you, but really, it's my body and it's my life, and I want people to identify with me, and I want people to praise me, and those are the things Satan's always used. And we may over the next few weeks just break those down a little more, but right now just let me remind you, as believers and as those that love God, don't choose poorly, because the things of this world are going to pass away, but loving God lasts forever. So this is Steve Ridgel reminding myself what things to not pursue and what to pursue, and that's God.